Hi everyone, Jennifer here, back with another edition of Movie Talk. And this is the third installment of this year's Fright-ober Movie Talk review. And this week's movie is one that is... It's part of a franchise I've done before for Fright-ober, but it is a little different. And that movie is Monster High, the movie. Half werewolf, half girl, Clawdeen Wolf only wants to be accepted for who she is. Not finding it in the human world, she decides to attend her mother's alma mater, Monster High. However, the school has a strict no human policy. Will Clawdeen be able to find a place where she fits in despite being from two very different worlds? Okay, highlights of the movie. This movie was made back in 2022, so it's 2 years old. It was actually released on October 6th of 2022, so it's actually a little over 2 years old. And it is a musical fantasy film that is based on the Monster High fashion dolls and has one sequel, Monster High 2, although there is talk, especially considering how Monster High 2 ends, of a third movie possibly being made. Okay, things I liked about this movie. I liked the characters. You guys have seen my other Monster High videos and whatnot, including my top favorite video. So, you know, I like Monster High. It's very different. The monsters are, and by monsters I mean the characters, who are the children of famous monsters, are not seen in a light that we see, say, their parents, where they are not pictured as horrific monsters. And it's the same thing in this movie. They're not portrayed that way. They're portrayed as teenagers. So I did like the characters. I loved the live action, because this is a live action movie, not a CG or animated movie. I loved how the live action characters, or the actors who play the characters in this movie, actually, they did wonderful makeup jobs and costume jobs to make them look like the animated characters and the dolls. It was really cool, particularly with some of the characters like Heath, who has the fire hair, and Deuce, who has snake hair. So there is a little CGI in this movie. And just the effects in the movie were amazing too. I forgot to put that on there, but the effects were cool too. So like I said, the effects on Deuce and Heath were cool, especially when Deuce's powers come into play. The effects on the headmistress, because she's supposed to be a headless headmistress, was very cool. With Clawdeen, when she transitions back and forth between human and werewolf, was really cool too. And then the villain, when he transitions, is really, really cool too. And just how, with the different characters, how they kind of shy away from the books or the webisodes or the movies of smidge and make them a little different. For example, in the movies and in the other movies and in the books and in the webisodes, Frankie is made from synthetic parts, human parts. In the movies, she's made from actual human parts, like the actual Frankenstein creature. And Ghoulia, in the books and the movies, is like your typical zombie. She doesn't move very fast. She limps around, and she can't really talk. I mean, she talks, but it's not in a way that humans can understand. Where in this movie, she's moving like everybody else in the show, in the movie, and she can actually communicate with them outside of the zombie speech. So they do make some changes. Another big change is, as I stated earlier on, in the movies, in the books, and in the other movies, Clawdeen is a full werewolf. In this one, she is half werewolf, half human. She is also an only child in this movie, where in everything else Monster High, she has brothers and sisters. Well, brothers and one sister. So there is some changes that they make, but it's still good. I also liked the storyline. It was very nice to see something a little different with Monster High. Not that I hate the other Monster High movies. I absolutely love them. But something a little different was nice. I will admit, it was kind of a combination of Monster High and High School Musical, and I could have done without that High School Musical part, because that's just not the Monster High I'm used to. I'm not used to singing and dancing all over the place. But it was still good. I still really liked it. So storyline-wise, it was still very, very good. Okay, cast. This is probably the very first Monster High movie where I was able to get the actors who played the different characters. And they had like amazing cast of actors. They looked like the live versions of the dolls and the animated characters. I mean, even granted, some of them had makeup on and whatnot, but they still did an amazing job to make them look like the characters and the dolls. Okay, please leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. Also, feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Instagram, and Twitter. I do have my name for those 4 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. All pictures that are seen in this video do belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. And the links for any sites mentioned in this video will be in the description section. Okay, YouTube subscribers. Any of my videos not found on YouTube are on my Facebook page. Facebook friends. Basically the same deal. Any of my videos that are not on my Facebook page are on my YouTube channel. And to anyone who's interested, you can feel free